Greetings, gentlemen. Today I'm going to talk to you about 6 powerful principles that will help you to master your reality. These are meta principles, aka magical principles, that will help you to be able to think and feel and create your reality on a whole new level. So if you're new to the channel, and this channel is all about what it means to become a liberated man and how to master your life in new and creative ways, whether it's your career, your relationships, your self-mastery, your spirituality. We like to talk about it all. So today, let's talk about crafting your journey through your mindset of these powerful principles. They're going to help you to explore frameworks of what it means to build your own unique and powerful philosophy and way of moving through the world. Now, the first thing is I want you to recognize that you can be free from the templates of dogma, from the templates of limited ideologies. And that in itself will put you in a position where you can be more of a dynamic, creative, and self-created version of yourself more and more. So this type of free thinking and creative kind of philosophy is like a meta philosophy. It's a way of embracing adaptability, a way of being able to transform and not get stuck into any one particular traditional way of looking at yourself or being shaped by your society or by the authority figures of people around you, which is a constant thing that we're all basically up against as well. So I want you to really think about, what does it mean to be a man that is creating his reality from his own awareness, from his own formation of his intention, and using his own thoughts, his own emotions, his own skill sets to be able to create and define and basically become more of his own man on his own terms. Now, this is something that I've done myself over the last 15 years, and it's something that's a constant process as well. There is no end to learning to be your own creator and learning to be somebody that's learning from the process of change and life itself. And that in itself is a very powerful experiment that will help you to step beyond the idea of right and wrong and black and white and become much more of an integrative thinker, a more holistic thinker, and somebody that can imagine and create their life from a whole new level of permission and a whole new level of self-created belief, or even no belief, that's much more flexible than any particular absolute position or dogmatic position. So I invite you to be flexible, to think outside the box, to be adaptable, and to let go of dogma as your first principle. And with that being said, to step into a world of more freedom, peace, personal growth, and possibilities with dynamism and creating your own reality. Principle number 2 is I want you to start to think about your own personal experience as the most important thing. Direct experience is the most valuable and important thing that you can take from your life, because direct experience is really the essence of your own wisdom. It's the essence of your own life. It's the essence of what it is that you really take with you through life. As valuable as it is to explore and discover information from videos or books, or, be talking to other people about things as mentors and ideas, that's fantastic. But being able to take your own experience directly and discover what works best for you is incredibly powerful, and something that you should definitely put as a paramount value inside of your life, of really prizing and wishing and willing to define and create your own sense of life being fulfilled from experience, because your own direct understanding and your own ability to understand the world is going to be highest on the list. Principle number 3 is I want you to think about, what does it mean to be excellent, to be a master, to master yourself, your thinking, your metaphysical state of being into your physical state of being. And in many ways, this is the path. It's the path of mastery. It's the path of excellence. It's a path of constant self-determination that you will create through your skills, through your relationships, through your own understanding of yourself, and applying yourself in the real world through diligence. And it's also going to reveal yourself in the process, because you have to be honest with yourself. You can't lie to yourself about your own mastery. You can't lie to yourself about your own growth. It's something that you need to really be true and honest about, and that will start to help you to become much more of this excellent character. So when you think about what does it mean to become a master of your own excellence, and start to prize and refine and start to bring yourself closer to your own highest potential by choosing excellence and mastery as one of your primary principles and values. Principle number 4 is the principle of being able to recondition and decondition yourself at will. Now, this is a very powerful principle, because conditioning has such a powerful sense of structure in our lives. And in many ways, structure is something that defines who we are and how we see ourselves, particularly the structure that's been given to us by our families, our society, our unconsciously inherited perspectives of the world. So seeking to be free and seeking to have our own expression is something that we need to understand through the ideas of reconditioning and deconditioning ourselves, being able to dismantle, question, and to be able to reconfigure the authority that has been put upon us so that we can be our own sovereign authorities, your own sole sovereign power over yourself and over your own worldview, so that you can challenge any particular belief and recognize that ultimately it's you that's setting the domain of your own dimensional power. You are the one who has to define and explore yourself as the center, the king of your own dimension, because ultimately you are. There's nobody else that can take that for you. Next one is principle number 5, is to be diverse and multidisciplinary, and to start to have a flexibility to the way in which you move and understand yourself and how you create your life and what you do with your life. Because the more that you can embrace multiple dimensional toolbox of philosophies, of teachings, of techniques, of transformational narratives, then the more you can start to connect with a true sense of options, choice, freedom. And I don't know about for you, but for me, choice and freedom is definitely up there in terms of the most important values that I really like in my life as an integrated man, as a man who loves to adapt and be curious and be open to new ideas and to explore my own path as a path that is, let's say, undefined and unrestricted by the world around me as much as I define it. So next one is principle number 6, which is to be able to work with your own states of consciousness, your own consciousness directly, to recognize that you are a being of attention, you are a being of consciousness, and you have multiple states of consciousness that you can access throughout your day, throughout your life. That means being able to relax and calm yourself down, being able to get into flow states, working with things like breath, working with your own excitatory states, inhibitory states. If you're interested in things like psychedelics, that might be something of interest as well. Not that I necessarily recommend that, but there's a lot of different ways in which you can explore your consciousness and to give yourself shifts in who you are and your perspective, and ultimately to then gain a whole new understanding of who you are and how the world works. So if you really want to develop a broad understanding of your humanity and your power and your potential, your wisdom, then it's very important to have access to a wide range of perspectives, which are going to give you more clarity and ultimately help you to have more resilience and to provide you with a whole set of skills that would otherwise not be available if you were just stuck in one particular perspective. So I want you to think about those powerful principles that I just shared with you. There's 6 powerful keys that you can use to form a more complete worldview, a more dynamic worldview, a more liberated perspective that's going to bring you closer to being a director and being, let's say, the cause and the creator of your own evolutionary path of self, as opposed to feeling like you need to just be stuck in one particular black and white position and recognizing that there's only just some final destination, which there is no final destination on this journey of life. It's an infinite game. You're in it. You've already begun. So you might as well keep moving and start to really recognize the power of this journey that you're on as the master that you are, even if you're just starting to awaken to what that is. So I hope that you're ready and you're excited to become more of a potent and powerful version of yourself, to seek the truth and to resonate more and more with what it means to be your own creative self. And if you like this kind of content, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you share this with any of your friends to help the channel grow. And if you've got any questions, please put them in the question section. I'd love to hear your insights and your questions as we keep moving forward. I'll keep creating more content. And until then, this is the Shaman saying peace, love, and may all your dreams come true. I'll see you guys in the next video.